So morning. Today we're doing the Hare and Groombridge. Somewhere near Tunbridge Wells. I'm not entirely sure where, but it's about a 6.5k walk. So let's get on it. It's not raining too much at the moment. It seems to have calmed down. It was as I was driving over here, it was absolutely chucking it down, but at the moment it's just a little bit of spitting, which I'm sure we can deal with. Well, I have to confess I don't know much about this walk. I was planning on doing a different one this morning, and I don't know, for some reason I thought it was about a 25-minute drive away, but turns out it was more like an hour. So I thought I'll leave that for a day when I've got a bit more time. But yeah, I mean, it's warm at least. It's a little bit wet, but it is warm, so that's something at least, isn't it? Let's have the first view of the day, is it? First style of the day. Yeah, I was meant to bring a stool today. I bought a new camping stool. It was only from Amazon, but it was quite highly rated, and I've sort of sat in it a few times, and it seems really quite sturdy. So I meant to bring it with me because I kept finding that I'd get to the halfway point on these walks and I'd want just a little drink, and there was never anywhere to sit. So I've bought this stool, and obviously I've forgotten it. So standard. We're about to head into the woods. Right, the water keeps coming through the trees. You know when water's been caught in the branches and the leaves, and then all of a sudden it all just comes down in one go. I keep getting that happening. A whole load of crows over there. What do they call it? A murder of crows? All having their breakfast. The early bird and all that. I think we've got a road at the end of this field here. Keep seeing cars go past, so I think we've got to cross a road at the end. So we're straight across here. So there should be another one of these gates on the other side. But there isn't. Oh, I see, it's over there, look. Langton Green, that's where we are. Langton Green. Well, 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 it's my old friend the cows. Oh dear. Except they're not cows, are they? They're bulls. And we've got the same problem that we had last time. It's quite a long path to have to, or long field to have to get through. So what's the best way to attack this? Straight past the cows? No, they're bulls definitely. Straight past them, hope they don't care. Or around the edge. It's tricky. It's tricky. I'm going to go around the edge just because it will give me some chance of escape if they decide they don't want me in here. I'm not even joking, there's cow shit everywhere here. I'll be lucky to get out of here without going foot first straight into one. And I'll tell you something else, there's no chance of me being able to run on this ground because it's all over the place. Now I've got a bull right in front of me who seems pretty indifferent. He's plotted down on the floor, and I've got about another 10 over there. But it's a shame really. I'd like to get close to them and you know, film them, but cows, yeah, but bulls, I mean, I suppose maybe they're only a problem if they're in season, but I don't know. I know I'm being watched. I'm being watched by 2 of them at least. I've gone as far around the outside of this fence, or this field, as I possibly can. I've got that white one, but I've got this dark one here with the patches. Looks absolutely bloody enormous. So I'm kind of hoping and praying I found my way into some slightly thinner or more level ground, shall we say. That bull is massive. He is huge. I'm not even joking, he is absolutely enormous. I don't know if the camera picks up how big he is, but I can assure you he is one big bull. The funny thing is, normally you get signs on the fences and they warn you about bulls, but no, not so on this occasion. That one standing up, the white one, black and white, he's watched me the whole way round, or she has watched me the whole way round. So I think I've found my way out, which is over here, and I reckon I've put enough distance between me and them that if they decided to make a run for it, I'll give myself good chances that I'll beat them. Like I say though, for me it's a shame that I just can't get up close to them. We'll call that a success. There's thorns everywhere. Not thorns, what do you call those things? I don't know how, but I managed to make it through there without walking in a single cow shit. Hang on a minute. So I avoided all the cow shit and then walked straight into thick mud. But I'll take mud every day of the week. Right, where are we going? We're going this way. So I haven't seen any other people yet. Alright, so I've just turned on the or just connected the wireless mic because I realised, firstly I realised that I didn't have it on so far, and then I realised that the wind was blowing a little bit and I thought that's going to pick up some massive interference, so I've put that on, so hopefully that improves the sound. I'm sure I'll find out in the edit. If I'm totally honest, I'm not entirely sure that that wireless mic in normal conditions, like if there's no wind blowing, I don't know if it sounds better. I think it actually dulls the sound a little bit, but obviously what it's got is it's got the fluffer on it, so that, you know, cuts out sort of wind noise and stuff like that, which is obviously really handy. And it'll be more handy as these walks go on. I mean, I can feel the wind blowing against me now, so that would have picked up otherwise. But the sound quality in general, I think, just my personal opinion, I think it sounds a little bit better when the wireless mic's off and you're just going through the, you know, the camera mic. But that's just my personal feeling. So we're about 2 weeks away from, is it 2 weeks? Yeah, we're about 2 weeks away from the long-awaited Scotland trip. I've really got to get home and start planning exactly what I need to take, because obviously it's not going to be a wild camping situation. It's going to be a driving and, you know, staying in Airbnbs and lodges and stuff like that. So I really need to decide what I need to take and what I don't need to take. But yeah, that's getting closer and closer. I'm so looking forward to that. The Scottish Highlands, I mean, it's been something I've wanted to do forever. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. There's going to be a lot of walking and a lot of, well, I hope so. I mean, I hope there are plenty of places to park and hike. I'm sure there must be. But yeah, closer and closer. There's blackberries everywhere, look. I'm not a massive fan of blackberries, if I'm honest, because of the pips. You know, not the pips, the seeds. But oh, this is tight. I wonder how many times I'm going to catch my bag on the barbed wire. You can hear the birds in this hedgerow. I feel like I'm about to have to change the battery for this camera, but that's the great thing about this one, the Action 4 that I'm using today, is that you know, I've got 3 batteries for it, so you know, you've got plenty of filming time. And then I've got the DJI 3 as a backup, so really you can't lose. The only problem I really have with the 2 different cameras is the wireless mic again. You have to sort of reconnect each camera. So at the moment it's connected to the Action 4, and if I swap over to the 3, then you have to do a whole sort of reconnection. I mean, it only takes a couple of minutes, or you know, a few seconds, but it's just, you know, I'm quite forgetful. And I forget to do it quite a lot of the time. So, alright, where are we? This is a dead quiet walk so far, I'll say that. I haven't seen another living soul. What have we got here? Let's recenter this. Now, what do you think about this? I mean, we're on a bit of a slope here, but these are the kind of, these in front, these areas, these flat areas, you'd think that would be ideal for a wild camp, wouldn't you? But like I say, it is on a bit of a slope, so maybe not ideal, but you could probably get away with it. It's really dark in here. It's really kind of overgrown. This is a proper woods. Do you know what I mean? It's really, yeah, there's no light coming, or there's very little light coming through. Am I going the wrong way? I feel like I might be. No. No, this is right. Oops. There you go. We're pretty close to a road. I can hear that. Are they ducks? Or are they geese? So this is my extreme lack of knowledge of the countryside, which I'm sure would embarrass my father no end, seeing as he's a Yorkshireman who knows a lot about the countryside and birds, but I'm very much a city boy, grew up in the city, so every day's a school day for me when I come out and do these walks. Now I'm not going to get too close to these birds because I don't want to worry them. It would be nice to see them. Let's get a zoom in. Maybe see a bit bigger. Maybe not by much, but better than now. Yeah, I think I'll leave them alone. They're happy doing their own thing. See you later, ducks. Now, where am I going? Oh, there's a pond over here. Is it a pond or a lake? Oh wow. Oh, I didn't expect to see that. Very much looks like that house has a moat round it. Let's have a look, see if there's any information. Look at those gates. They very much say you're not welcome. Or keep out. They're enormous. They kind of look out of place, if I'm honest. Those. Let's expand. They look a little bit out of place, those gates. They look like they've sort of, the two big lumps of concrete have just been sat in front of that beautiful house with a couple of dodgy gates. I wonder if that's for a film set or something like that, because they don't look right to me. Still, beautiful house. Ah, yeah, you see, as you come round you can see that the original gates, or the original gate blocks, shall we say, are here. That's not concrete, it's wood. Oh, I see. It's there for protection. Oh, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. So what do we think this place is? I'll have to look it up. So it says in Wikipedia that Groombridge Place is a moated manor house in the village of Groombridge near Tunbridge Wells, Kent, England. It has become a tourist attraction noted for its formal gardens and vineyards. The manor house has an associated dower house. There you go, Groombridge Place. So that's Groombridge Place and its associated dower house. Maybe they're doing some restoration work on that brickwork, gate brickwork. It says here that there have been manor houses on the site of the present Groombridge for centuries. The earliest mention of one of these is from 1239, when the lordship of Groombridge was granted to William Russell. And then it's been bought and sold by various people over the years. The usual gambling debts, which these royals, they love a gambling debt, don't they? They love a gambling debt. Just happily letting myself into somebody's land there, accidentally. We've got sheep. Just had about 20 minutes there of me just wandering around, sort of completely rambling, talking rubbish, not knowing which way I was going. And then I got a look by either the lord of the manor or the gamekeeper gave me a bit of a look, and I suddenly realised that I'd walked onto their land. But you know, to be fair, he didn't say anything. He wasn't like nasty. So I suppose in the old days he would have shot me. You know, the good old days when the working class knew their place. Anyway, sheep everywhere. Look at this. Hello, sheep. Hello. You talking? Yeah, you are. All right. One out of those three there is carrying a load of fur, mate. It's about time that one got sheared, isn't it? Or not? What do I know? What do I know about sheep? There's almost a constant breeze blowing. It's not, I wouldn't call it wind. It's a bit windy. But it's constantly blowing, and it's putting me in mind of the fact that we're getting ever closer to the end of summer. You know, I don't know how many more good days we're going to have. Obviously it was raining last night and it's quite cloudy and overcast today, but I don't know, we could be looking at the end of summer, the start of autumn, which is great. You know, there's a lot to love about autumn, but you know, being prepared where these walks are concerned, you're going to have to be prepared with the right clothes, right shoes, boots, etc, etc. wonder how many years sheep have grazed on this particular field. I wonder if it's been a thing for this family, or the families that own Groombridge Place. So I've got a baseball cap on today because I thought it was going to be throwing down the rain the whole time, and it hasn't. Never really been a big fan of baseball caps, not on myself anyway. I've always felt I look a bit stupid in them, but I'll let you be the judge of that. I tidied it up the other day. We've done about 26, 27 hikes now. Not entirely sure how many, actually. I did tie it up, but I've forgotten the number. It was in the mid-20s, I'm sure. Which ain't bad going for one summer. Right, here we go. What's all this? Oh wow. Oh no, I've never seen anything like that before. It goes all the way. What's that? Algae? Algae. Oh mate, that's fascinating. It's pure green. Full on green. Never seen anything like that. I see some more cows over there in the distance, I think. I'm absolutely stunned by that. I've never seen anything like that before. I know I must sound like a complete, you know, a complete idiot. But I've just never seen anything like that. Look at the colour. That's so vibrant. What is it, spawn? Algae? Fascinating. If anyone knows what that is, do please tell me. There you go. Okay, before I go storming ahead. Now, you know I said I was in a field full of bulls earlier. Well, now I really am in a field full of bulls. And they are big buggers. I'm trying to, at the moment, it looks like I'm walking on the right path, but you know, that could all change. Is it just my eyesight, or are they absolutely enormous? Right, which way can I run if it all kicks off? That's my first question. Which direction? Well, I mean, there's a stream there. I could jump into the stream. They're already clocking me. Hold on, once I get a bit closer, I'll give you a look at them. Here we go. Am I over exaggerating? Are they just cows? I'm beginning to think I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat, you know. I always thought I was I think they've spied me. They know that I'm here. What you don't want to see is for them to start walking. Because if you do, that's when you know you're in trouble. Get up and start walking towards you. Now the worrying thing is I'm past the point where I can jump into the next field. Morning gents, ladies. Don't mind me. I'm just going through. Okay, just passing through. There's a big old boy right there. No, I'm still in this field. Oh, there's a dog. That's the first dog I've seen. That big white bull, look. He's a monster. Here we go. Hello. Shh, shh, shh. Hello. 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 You okay? All right. Hello. 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 Where's your owner? Hmm? Are you lost? Hello. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Right, these two have got an owner. Right, that was nice. I'll do from here. Oh, lovely. See ya. Ta-da. That was nice. Seen a couple of dogs. They lived at that host house by the look of things. Hopefully I caught it on camera. I've gone way over the halfway mark. I really feel like I could do with a drink. But as I said earlier, I forgot to bring my stool with me, so it's all a bit damp. There's nowhere to sit. I mean, I could stand, but I'm not gonna. What was that? That looks like a water treatment works. Or yeah, that looks like a water treatment place, sewage. Got about 2 kilometres left on this one, which won't take long. I do quite like just coming on these walks and not looking to see, you know, what it's all about and what you're going to see, because if you're looking at stuff and thinking, oh, this is going to be on it and X, Y, Z, you know, there's an host house, there's a stately home, there's this, there's that, then you're looking out for that and you're not enjoying the rest of the walk. So what I like to do is actually not know anything about it except for the distance, which is, I have to know how long they are because of time constraints, and the fact that I'm old and I can't walk more than, I don't know, 15k. I think at 15k I'd be struggling. Who knows? Maybe I'm just out of shape. Maybe I just need to get a bit fitter. Right, what we got? Oh, there's more cows over there. So all the way down this path it said no vehicular access to the scout camp, and here it says please drive slowly. Lol. Oh dear, looks like the heavy breathing's about to start. Right, looks like we've got a bit of an uphill. Hopefully it's nothing too much. Whew. See, even the slightest uphill gradient and I'm out of breath. I mean, I did go to the doctors once a while back and said, look, I'm really out of breath really quickly, but I can go on a treadmill and I can run for 45 minutes and at the end of it I'll be fine. But any quick short bursts of energy, like climbing stairs or trekking uphill like this, absolutely knacker me out. It doesn't make sense. But well, he didn't have an answer, so I haven't got an answer. I did smoke for many years. I think I started smoking when I was probably about 13. And I stopped smoking when I was 27. No, sorry, I didn't stop smoking when I was 27. I started smoking when I was 13. And I think I finally quit when I was 40. something like that. That was a long time ago now. So you would have thought you would have had, you know, your lungs would have had some time to repair. What was it, 13, 14 years? But maybe it is simply that I'm just not active or fit enough at this stage. It's got very dark again. And then you suddenly tip over the brow of a hill and start heading down, and it's sort of like all the pressure's gone off your legs. Do you know what? I've got to be honest, I do love these walks. They take up a bit of time, I'm not going to lie. You know, the driving to them, the walking them, the taking it home and editing all the film footage. You know, it's hard work, but you know, you get so much from it. Even just sitting here and listening, it sounds like the rain is coming through the trees. But it might just be where rainfalls, you know, the previous rainfalls falling through. But you get so much from it. You see dogs, you see sheep, cows, all kinds of birds, green rivers, you know. You can't beat it. And when you're in places like this, in the woods, it's like nature envelops you. It just wraps around you, and the sounds and the you know, the feeling of something bigger than you gets hold of you. You know, it's what alcoholics and addicts call the higher power. You know, it's not God necessarily. It's a higher power. It's something greater than you. And I think that's what I get the most out of it. Is the feeling that there's, you know, that nature is bigger. Well, we've got about, I think we've got about just over a kilometre left, which we should be able to smash through pretty quick. So let's do that. Hello, mate. Hello. Hello. You okay? It's all right. You nervous?
You're not sure what that camera is.
Oh yeah. It's all right.
Sorry, she's weird.
I wonder if she saw herself in the camera.
Possibly. And the light, maybe.
All right, let's move it.
I'll keep moving.
That's all right. Not to worry. Oh dear. Bless. She was a bit anxious, that one. She was a bit nervous. Anyway, it's all good. I think that was my fault, actually. I think I went towards the dog too quickly. So you have to remember sometimes that dogs can be anxious too, and you can't just go, you know, sticking your hand out to pet them if they don't know who you are, any more than if they came to you and you didn't know who they were. So I'll take the blame for that one. Right, straight on. If Ben Nevis is at a gradient like that, the hill that I've just come up, I think I could probably manage it. But any steeper than that, it's going to cause me problems. Blueberries. Blueberries on one side. And these on the other, they're black, but I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are. There's some nice houses down there. You go past some of these houses sometimes, and I swear to you, you just look at them and think, that's definitely haunted, that house. I don't know what it is about them, but you just get a feeling. Right. So we're on the road for a little bit. Got about 750 metres to go, which I have a feeling will all be on this road. So it's been a pretty good walk, this one. Hasn't been too taxing at all. Met some nice dogs, and made it safely through fields full of bulls, which I'm quite grateful for. So if you've enjoyed it and you're still here at the end, you're hearing me now, do please, if you haven't already, do please like, subscribe and comment, as I say every week, because it's your comments and your subscribes that are going to keep the channel growing, getting better and doing more. Plus, from a personal point of view, I'm just really interested. I like to know what you think. I like to know what you want to see and what you don't. So they're all good reasons for you to stick a little comment and maybe subscribe if you feel like it, I suppose. Past these last few little cottages and shops. There's a little cafe here. So if you do this walk, you've got a nice little, maybe get a cup of tea and a sandwich to sort yourself out at the end. And there we are. We're back at the Hare where we started. In Langton Green. So that's the end of today's walk. And it's a pretty good one. Quite enjoyed it. So until next time, take care.